Good evening, and welcome back to Breaking Waves News. I am your host, Odin. Tonight, we are covering two new channels. The first channel is Two on the Horizon. I first came across Jack and Sonia on Instagram. Jack first learned how to sail at 10 years old on the Chesapeake. At 24, he became a BMW technician, ended up buying a Hunter 37 which he named Spirit and moved aboard. Sonia fell in love with sailing at 16, in Uruguay, while she was living abroad. When Sonia came back home to California, she met Jack through a mutual friend on a day sail. They instantly clicked, and then later Sonia moved in. They live at a marina in Emeryville, California. Both have their 50-ton United States Coast Guard certificate to do boat deliveries. Spoiler alert, Sonia's done deliveries without Jack. What was that statement, Linda? You wanted to see more female skippers? Well, here's another one for you. Later they moved up and into a Passport 42 that they named Gemini. They've been living on Gemini for the past 4 years. Sometime in 2020 they picked up a new crew member. Her name is Fathom. As Sonia explains, she's got more nautical miles under her belt than most sailors. Not going to be offended. Fathom has a much better climbing experience out of the water and on board than I do. Much of their documented sailing is around San Francisco Bay Area. You might notice that Golden Gate Bridge. One of their bigger trips was to the Channel Islands. Future plans are to sail north and navigate Vancouver Island, and then later head south to Mexico. Sonia said, and quote, "We're in no rush. A sailor's plans are written in the sand at low tide." Well, I've never heard that before, but that sums up life perfectly. If you are looking for a couple that lives, eats, and breathes sailing, check out Two on the Horizon. Natalie, Ian, and Nelson bring to you our next channel, Blown Away. Individually, they have so many accomplishments. It seems like fate brought them together. Ian was sailing at 14, has built his own kayak. Ian was very resourceful and built his own marine mechanic business at 19. He bought Blown Away in 2000, spent about 9 months on the hard, and has been living in it the past 19 years. Blown Away is a 1978 hedonist steel yacht, designed by Peter Abold and only one of 12 ever made. Ian's employment background is on a marine spectrum. He's done everything from teaching in the Mombasa Navy, offshore anti-piracy, 9 years on a seismic research boat as a coxswain. Natalie is no stranger to sailing. She's been racing since she was 11 years old. She was even on the UK World Championship team. After racing, she spent years in the mega yacht industry. With roles from admin, crewing, deck, steward, she has performed deliveries and testing. She's been across the Atlantic twice, the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, and east of the Atlantic along the United States. Ian and Natalie's paths crossed in Majorca in 2017, and then they sailed away together. Due to Natalie's contacts in Suffolk, they were asked to sail the Spirit yacht used in the James Bond movie, No Time to Die, where they spent 2 months in Jamaica on scene filming. If you would love to see and hear about this amazing adventure, it's filmed in a 3-part series on their channel. Ian, Natalie, and Nelson are currently anchored in Greece, while they're prepping for their next place to drop anchor. When I asked this couple why do they live aboard, Ian answered freedom of choice and the ability to move around. Well, you two, I agree. There are so many similar aspects we have as sailors, but being nomadic happens to be at the top of our list. If you have a new channel and would like to be mentioned, please comment below. Thank you and good night.